I7's going to banana, and the 113's going out towards the 1-2-3 lines. We got RTC on the attack now, and Poke on the defense. God, well, forgot their name for a second. Poke running an E4 and E3, or I7, a mouse, 2 super conks, a 50B, and a 113. RTC running E4, 4005, 2 I7s, 2 5As, and 2 113s. Very mobile lineup at RTC. They're doing a 4-4 split with both TDs and both 5As going up the hill. Both IS7s going to banana, and the 113s going out towards the 1-2-3 lines.
Seems like RTC's electing, or both teams, I should say here, electing to go a little bit more faster on their lineups. So let's see how that pays off for them.
Got both super conks ready to punish the cross at D8 from Poke's side, with the E4 there too. Got IS7, 113 on the A cap there defending, and then they have a 50B in the back of A1 here supporting them.
Shibborn is up on the hill. He's
got an E3 in the window, mouse in the B cap here. That 5A crossed the B0 without getting spotted there. That's very interesting. Oof, 4005 taking a big beating on top of the hill with that E4 too. These 113s are just holding down there. Interesting. Curious what their play is there.
Trying to set up a crossfire possibly, or try and catch someone in a trap here.
Oh, here comes 113's pushing south here. I7 and 113 are rotating, trying to find the flank here. See if they get it. 5A are pushing down the cap here. I think they're just too spread out, RTC. All Poke has to do here is push somewhere. They lose. Or they'll win. RTC will lose. 50B is just going to poke out here and clip out that 5A. Dead. I think, yeah, it's very spread out here. These 113s are just still sitting back there. Very interesting.
This trap now.
I think it's a little bit too late for it, to be honest. They've already lost 2 tanks.
Yeah, the Shibborn on the hill goes down now.
This 5A will not last that long. Once this 50B reloads, he's just going to go around the corner.
Poke is going to figure out soon those 113s aren't spotted.
Even with a 40-second, like, Poke's fast enough to go back to that cap, especially with a 50B.
If that E4 stays on top of the hill, then maybe.
50 seconds is a lot of time to come back.
Yeah, that FV needed to stay alive on that hill to make this cap play work.
Oh, 50B is not going to cap though. They have one E4 going.
E3 setting back here.
I mean, HP is still fairly even. It's only 12% difference here. 11% difference. But Poke have all of their tanks still alive.
Let's see if they can make this cap play happen.
10 seconds here.
The MVG seems like he might be the target under the tracks to hit.
Oh, E4 misses here. 50B's coming in. Oh, I think they won.
Oh,
they got it. They just
my
didn't rotate fast enough. 50 seconds is a lot of time on that small map, and they weren't super slow. Like, they had only 1 mouse and an E3. Everything else is fairly fast.
Back sooner. He had the HP to take hits from them to get.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a very questionable play there.
Wow, very well played by RTC. Keeping the patience and keeping their tanks. Yeah, like it takes a lot to keep those 113s there to make them wait.
Yeah,
so,
they took a lot of time. They definitely took their time pushing on that cap there, but like, man, one Ben. Each getting 50 cap points apiece. They got on the cap at the exact same time there. I think that 4005 on the hill there, dying fast, definitely didn't help. Because he could have put a nice big shot in the I7 that crossed through the courtyard there, and that would have been one less tank that could have potentially reset. Or even shot the 50B once he was pushing on cap there, all the way from the hill. I don't know, I think they're just bad, like, they didn't rotate fast enough. Some bad RNG, missing shots there. I mean, they were small shots anyway, but still missing. Super conk. It's just unfortunate timing there. They didn't spot them, like the two heavies that went on the flank from Poke didn't spot the 113s down there.
They didn't spot them, so I thought they would have gotten a little bit more suspicious about it because following the week before,
they would have. Poke did the exact same thing last week.
Yeah, Poke did a very similar thing.
Almost. They had 2 more tanks there to support, but yeah, that was strange. Really. But GG's on RTC there. That was a very close game.
Very disciplined, very interesting setup.
But RTC are now up 2-0, and we move on to the next map. Alrighty, here we are. We're back with RTC versus Poke. RTC are up 2-0. They won both rounds on Himmelsdorf. We have RTC on the attack effort here with T100, 2 chisels, 2 bats, 2 I7s, and a super conch. Poker on the defense with a 200, 2 chisels, 2 bats, 1 super conch, or 1 I7 and 2 super conchs. 1 tank difference between both teams. Very interested to see how this one is going to play out here. Looks like RTC are doing a 4-4 split. Nope, just sending the heavies to the 3 line here, and all the mediums plus the light are going in the forest. Poke's light tank is getting super aggressive. He's probably going to spot most of these mediums here. Gets spotted. He spots the light at least, though.
Ooh, that light takes some damage.
He does spot 2. He spots both chisels. All the heavies are spotted as well in C4. Let's see if they can put a shot in that light on his way out. Maybe. Poke have an IS-7 down in K6. On that area. 2 super conchs, hold the ridge, bat chat on the building to reset the A cap if they push that way, and then 2 chisels back here G1 with the bat chat as well. White tank's just being an active white tank, keeps getting spots across the board. And I'm very interested to see how RTC are going to approach this, because they really don't have any vision at all. And Poke has enough really to kind of guess what they're trying to do. RTC are rotating back towards the forest with all of their heavy tanks. This is very interested. Chisels are playing E7 here, looking for shots. Light tank, I haven't seen if they spotted the I7 yet or not. I'm sure it's pretty safe to guess though that he's probably down there. Okay, he does get spotted now. He puts a shot in the chisel as well. That's a interesting. I'm surprised he spotted him. Probably the light tank spotted for the I7 there. Let's see if Poke rotates at all here. Light tank going back up north. Just gonna spot the flank there if Poke tries to do anything. IS-7s are pushing down the 9 line here together. I think they're gonna try and come counter this I-7. Light tank's getting aggressive. He spots out one of the I-7s and all 3 tanks on that corner there. Both chisels and a super conch. See if any punish comes in there at all. Bat chat's rotating north from Poke's side. Let's see if the light, see if he stops once the light spots him or not. Now we're down 3 minutes already, and only 1 damage per team has been taken, or 1 shot of damage per team has been taken now. Very interested. Bat's coming back. Looks like here the chisels and the bat are all going to go on that flank up north here. They're going to group up and then push that way. Super conchs are coming back towards the cap here. IS-7 gets spotted without spotting the IS-7's there. Let's see if this single bat chat up in A7 is enough to stop this push. They got I guess they do have a crossfire between the 2 bats here, but will it be enough? Chisel gets spotted out here. Oh, they are going straight down here, not spotted. This bat is still here. This bat should be dead here in seconds. He's about to spot him He needs second now. Still not spotted. There they go. And that is a dead bat chat from RTC's side. Tracked. Got a full team coming in. Let's see if he can at least do some damage here. Get his clip out. I don't think it'll be enough though. Nope. They do kill the bat chat from Poke side though. Chisels came back. This Chisel, a drop get is way out of position here and should die. Caught on fire as a dead Chisel. Jack still hanging out back there though, unspotted, shooting what he can. Bat came in, lost 1100 HP immediately. Chisel's still putting in work back there, unspotted though.
Yeah, this is a commitment that Poke did not have to make whatsoever.
That was that was very. They got caught out of position very quickly.
All they had to do was buy more time for that L2 to just keep rotating in and spotting the cab. That's literally all they had to do.
Bat gets spotted on the
and even
rotate
then,
out.
They had the IS-7 here in SoCal just to help spot the B cab. Like,
I think they need to rotate south and push this I-7 out if they really. Oh no, Light Tank gets in the cap, unspotted.
SoCal doesn't have binos, is what's the issue.
Oh, okay.
Actual Spartan's up,
but he has enough to just poke up though there.
Yeah, he does have a good crew.
They have optics probably instead. And food probably is enough to make that difference there on the cap. I think if he approaches it from the other side and uses those trees on the, I guess it depends on what side, the north side of the cap. Yeah. There, I think he might be able to use those trees
Arguably, RTC could rotate back down the BC line and take the backside.
MVG takes a blind shot.
I definitely think that's the thing they could do right now.
I think if they just take those bats and they push them on this I-7, they could easily kill them.
That as well.
Like the Super Gonks, yeah, sure they're up there, but they're...
Or even the I-7s could just over push to get the shots in that they need.
Chisels and Super Conks are just farming him with HE or Esh.
Those I-7s could easily just over peak.
That too. Like these I-7s have HP, and it looks like they realize that now. Yep. They're gonna push with the Chisel.
With the Chisel, very good move for them because they can't push the backside. Poke can no longer push that backside.
Oh, two bounces.
Racers coming into face hug. That's not good, man.
That's not a. Yeah, you should have gone for just the side there.
They've just sacrificed way too much for this one play.
This IS-7 Light's gonna go down too. They've hit this Live in SoCal's gun like 3 times now here. It's
if
so
they
unfortunate.
Don't kill this IS-7.
IS-7 versus IS-7 here. Oh, Arcmage bounces.
They might lose. They might not even kill this I-7, and they're gonna give him better cover.
There we go.
Okay, very good.
They finally kill him there. They still got this Light Tank problem though. That's the big thing too.
Let's see. One more shot, and he might go down. Oh, he hides. He's
2 minutes on the timer as well.
They got to go for the cap play now. Spartan's 100% health here.
You just got to make sure that they can punish the Light when he comes in. Again, he has 1 shot at capping the base without getting reset or going off the base.
Here are full health, so that's gonna be hard.
RTC were up on HP by like 15%, and now they're below by 14. It's a big difference. Like I don't think they pushed 3 tanks there, and they lost pretty much all 3 of them. It was just a very. Yeah, I don't know why you ran. Like in the first place.
They shouldn't. They didn't have to send that Chisel in. He went in too haphazardly, then face hug, and then rammed the IS-7. I highly disagree with that play.
Yeah, if they just send that in instead, like puts 2 shots on the side, the I-7 put him 1 to each, and he's dead. Light Tank's gonna come in here. For Conks also across.
The bat shot may come into the shield their LT. He's got to go into the cap of the shield. They might have just lost their chance. And Spartan does get reset, but they could throw that batch onto the cap now. Or the Chisel. Or all 3, possibly.
Cap now. It'll just be enough here. The light tank's still flanking out there, though. All he has to do is come up behind them and spot them, and it's a GG here.
Yep, RTC.
RTC can't win now on cap. They need to put another tank in the cap. It's 26 seconds on the cap and 21 left in the game. Bats get spotted. I don't think they realize what the timer's at here. Smills one shot here. Bats coming in. Yeah, I think they just took too long there.
Agreed, and they've lost too much to make this one play.
That too. Bat getting real nice shots on the move there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's a very slow game, and I think it was just a little bit too slow from RTC's side there. And a questionable decision there on K6, sending 3 tanks over. I mean, yeah, sure you have to kill the guy, but do you have to kill him that much? Like, send that many tanks to kill him? Bat getting some, getting caught out there up north as well there. I mean, he sits in one of the other bushes there. You should spot them way before they get there.
Yeah,
Like, he backed up and then, like, 50 meters from the bat shed to get spotted.
Yeah, both teams making mistakes there, but it
drop
seems
kid
the others' mistakes
in the middle of the field, getting far, like just like focused out there. I don't know. It's very interesting plays from both for sure. I7 blocking 2K there. Super Conk up on the hill there blocking 2K as well though. I don't know. It's I7 from RTC though blocked 3,500. I don't know. Just very weird plays across the board there.
Agreed.
Alrighty, here we are. We're back. RTC versus Poke again. RTC are now defending on Miro. They have a Conch GC, a T100 LT, 2 Batrats, a 279E, 2 Super Conchs, and a Chieftain. Poke on the attack have a T100 LT, 2 Chisels, 2 Batrats, a Mouse, and 2 Super Conchs. Curious to see what they're going to do here. Looks like they are pushing all 7 tanks towards the A cap from Poke's side, except for the light tanks going out in the field. There's a spot out there and counter the RTC's light. See if either one of them gets a shot there. RTC's miss. Bats are getting super aggressive here from Poke's side. Already in the valley here. Spotted. Already on the cap here.
They can go ahead and push those bats.
They definitely can.
But the CGC can hit them as well, I believe.
Yeah, I think the CGC is about to reset both of them.
That's gonna be disgusting.
I'm waiting for it. Come on, Skips. I know you can do it. Come on.
If he gets in K1, he'll have shots.
Come on.
Oh!
He misses.
Let me get just one reset on him. They gotta go for the reset.
They got it 16 seconds now. They gotta just go in here. That's so unfortunate. There should be 2 dead Super Conchs. A bounce? 2 bounces. That is so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Bats from RTC are pushing in here too. Bot tanks a 1. I think RTC just got super unlucky with RNG there.
Yes, very much so.
That is so unfortunate. Super Conchs bouncing both shots, resets there.
The CGC is gonna have to pull out a big derp for them here.
Yeah, Super Conch's dead here. Has been ammo ranked like 3 times this game now. Their RTC are just that was so unfortunate there.
The second shot.
This 279 is still back there though, like he's still not here. I guess that's another reason why you run an IS-7 down in the K1 instead of a 279. It rotates a lot faster back this way. 6 seconds on cap here. Are they gonna push in and get these resets here? That's a dead bat chat. And that, oh, no, they got the reset. But I don't think it's a little bit too late for this. Looks like we're going to go to tiebreaker here. Yeah, just very unlucky RNG wise there. Because they had to full commit with bats there, which they wouldn't have probably had to do if those Super Conchs got that reset.
The shot didn't go through as well.
Or the GC hit the shot too.
Yeah, it just hit it now, but the first and second shot from CGC didn't go through.
Yeah. I think if the CGC was more up in like H1, it had a little bit better of an arc there into that area. All the way back in K1, I mean, there's still a big hill between you and them. You get a little bit more higher ground in H1 here. But yeah, it's I don't know, super unlucky though. Poke taking advantage. I mean, they pushed aggressive and it worked out for them.
Yeah, I think RTC should have taken advantage of the fact that those bat chats were there unprotected so early with deer bats right on top of them essentially as well. They should have taken advantage of that fact that they could have easily just clipped them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It was very strange. That I mean, like I guess they just didn't. I mean, they didn't have all the vision there. They didn't know where the chisels or the Super Conch were. But yeah, that's. I mean. Blocking 800 there from bot tank, like, rated. So unlucky. Both of them shot in the angled plate of the bat chat there. And bounced, from what I saw at least. But, that's, just unfortunate. GC only doing 200 damage with 3 fires, too. I don't know. Either rethink the arty pick or put him in a different spot, maybe. I don't know. I know it can reset that cap on that corner there. It's just, can it do it reliably from way back in K1? Or do you need to move closer or something like that? 279 super slow to rotate back to the cap too. I don't know, it's very strange. 200 does win the fight 1v1 against Poke's 200 though. But we will go on to tiebreaker.
Yeah, this is gonna be great, man. Getting to see a tiebreaker tonight. We haven't gotten to see one. No, Nightmare versus Poke was the last one but that wasn't streamed. So here's another tiebreaker on stream. So this.
Alright, here we go. We're on the tiebreaker map of Cliff. RTC are on the defense, with Poke electing to attack. It's RTC's map choice. RTC have a Sturv, 103B, a Rampanzer, 2 I7s, 2 Super Conks, and 2 50Bs. And Poke have 2 Chisels, 2 Batchats, 2 I7s, and 2 Machines.
Hello?
You're good. Oh. Should be good. Okay. You're not talking. I can't talk in Discord.
Taking a page out of our book here, I see.
Alright, RTC's Rampanzer going up the hill here. Let's see if there's any punish on his way up. One shot, it looks like, from the Chisel. Poker sending 3 tanks up the hill with 1 Batchat and 2 Chisels. Let's see if RTC puts any punish in them on their way up. Looks like there's not even they get spotted though on their way up here. IS-7 gets spotted way out on B7. RTC have both 50Bs and a trap on the 1 line. Super Conk back into A2. Sturv in the climb at A5. His Rampanzer, I think, is about to just get pushed by 3 tanks, though, and there's not much he can do.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Just dead. The Machines were waiting for him. It's a very nice play from Poke there. But this is very unfortunate, because those I7s really are just going to get farmed now from up there. These 50Bs, I mean, they're still waiting down here. Like, see any I7s pushing down the 9 line to try and get in this B cap. See if they get spotted here before, so the Sturv can maybe put a shot or 2 in. Maybe, nope, still not spotted. Oh, there they are, spotted now. Let's see if the Sturv puts a shot in before they get in that cap. Doesn't appear so. Those guys should be held down now to the Sturv. IS-7s from RTC are going to push across here, but they are pushing, do a lot of cross from the hill. IS-7 already across. Took 2 shots though. Yeah, that is unfortunate from RTC's Rampanzer to just die that quickly. Machine on rotating the 8 line to try and help these I7s on the cap. There's 15 seconds left on the cap here. RTC pushed in with both I7s. Let's see if they can get they got both resets, but then those are 2 dead I7s very soon. 50Bs are pushing across the middle of the map. Super Conk in the D4 trying to help shoot the hill. Start putting in shots on the hill here. GD Darkness is a 1-shot. These 50Bs are about to meet a full health Machine though. They do kill DG from on top of the hill there, but I think it's a little bit too late for this. They finally kill that IS-7 on the cap. But 21 seconds now, and these 50Bs are already on 600 HP. Should be a dead 50B here shortly. They have a RTC have a Super Conk way back in F3 still. I don't know, I get that these make sure the bat can't do anything, but that's a lot of DPM you're keeping out of the fight just to keep 1 Batchat at bay. Sturv's coming in here. This should be a Poke game here unless some miracle happens, and it will go to Poke. Poke will win in tiebreaker with the reverse sweep, going 3-2 versus RTC, winning the tiebreaker on a Cliff. G to both teams there. I think they just didn't spot the hill climb, or RTC didn't spot the hill climb from Poke, so they got 3 tanks up the hill for free, and the Ram Panzer just died. Like he got singled out really well with the crossfires from Poke's machines.
Hello?
When they pushed off. I can hear you, Slice. You can't hear me.
Oh.
Maybe. There we go.
So were you commentating by yourself, or the stream could hear us both, but we couldn't hear each other?
I mean, I was commentating and they could hear you when you were talking. I think.
Oh, so but I couldn't hear you, but the stream could hear us.
Oh, that was weird.
Strange.
I think the main punish there was they didn't have any spot on the hill climb. RTC did. I think that was their main
the 50Bs didn't get close enough to spot that cross either.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, the 50Bs.
All about mobility, man. Cliff is about mobility.
Yeah. It was GG though. RTC went in, or losing with a reverse sweep from Poke.
Who came back and did it here?
But
well played.
Yeah, it was well played from Poke there to keep their cool and come back from 0-2 and win the series. Well played on their part there. I think RTC just made some mistakes. So they got up 2-0 and just kind of they stopped focusing as much probably from the looks of it. And started making a little bit more mistakes, and Poke were punishing them for it, to be honest. I think yeah, they took the first 2 rounds. I mean, it was close, but on one of them, they just kind of sat back and, yeah, I don't know. So maybe they didn't. Maybe they just made some bad plays there, but 50B's not doing anything here. 1 shot apiece. Ram Panzer just didn't even fire his gun. Size 7s. Well, I don't know. That was interesting there. But
yeah, I will say that much. But Poke came here in the last final round, and they took all the angles. They did exactly what they needed to do.